Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting episode. My name is Chris, and tonight I may have taken a wrong direction and watched the original Wrong Turn from 2004. I wanted to check out the new remake, sequel, I don't know, to Wrong Turn, which came out earlier this year. But then I realized I don't really remember Wrong Turn too much. I've never seen any of the sequels. I think there's like 14 of them, maybe 17, maybe 6. I don't know. I'm just throwing out numbers. But there's a bunch of them. I know that. So maybe I'll dive into those. But it was fun to go back and revisit the original one from 2003. I remember seeing this movie when I was in high school. And my thoughts were that like, oh, this is a fun cannibal hillbilly movie. And oh, isn't Eliza Dushku really hot? And well, I guess my thoughts really haven't changed that much. So Wrong Turn is about this group of friends that get lost in West Virginia and then attacked by a bunch of inbred cannibal hillbillies. And it's never quite clear whether these are like special inbred cannibal people or just people who live in West Virginia. And frankly, that's a little insulting to inbred cannibal people. I'm just saying, you know. There's not really too much to say about this movie. It's very unoriginal and doesn't really try to be anything that it's not, though. It's just a combination of a bunch of things. Texas Chainsaw, Deliverance, The Hills Have Eyes, a little bit of Jeepers Creepers thrown in there with that truck. And yeah, the characters are all one note. They're all beautiful looking 20-somethings. The guys, the girls, they're all attractive people, juxtaposed against these hideous inbred West Virginians. And then some murdering goes down. It's a silly ass movie, but it's pretty fun. It's got some really fun kill sequences and some really ridiculous stuff. Eliza Dushku jumps out of a fucking watchtower, nails her back on some branches, gets up and walks that shit straight off. If that's not cinema, I don't know what the fuck is, guys. I don't know what is. Our hero shows up in a classic car, because they always have like classic cars in these movies. I don't know anyone who has like a 70s Mustang or 60s or whatever. And if I do, they're not gonna be like 20-year-olds. They're gonna be like 55-year-old men who like have the money to restore an old Mustang. So I don't know my point about all this, but it's just like, I don't know, get like a Prius or something, you fucking millennial. There's some fun sequences in this movie. You have the watchtower sequence, you have the sequence where they're in the inbred hillbilly's hut. I think that's what it's technically called, a hillbilly hut, hiding under things. They do a lot of hiding under things because that's like the biggest weakness of a hillbilly is once you go down and hide under something, they will never fucking find you. I don't know how many times that happens in this movie, but it happens a lot. I wish there was a little bit more time spent with understanding the hillbillies. That's a bad thing to say. I don't really need to understand hillbillies. But you know what I mean? Like, how do they get away with this? Why are they like this? Like, The Hills Have Eyes made sense because they were in this bombed out nuclear testing area where no one lives, so it's extremely isolated. I get it, it's West Virginia and there's a lot of wilderness there, but still, like, I don't know. What I don't understand about these hillbillies too, thinking about this, like they're excellent hunters, but for whatever reason they're cannibals. What made them turn cannibal? It's not out of necessity, because they have the ability to hunt. They could just be fucking hunting deer and mountain lions and goats or whatever is in these woods. I've never been to West Virginia. That's a lie. I have been to West Virginia. But my point is, what made them turn to cannibals? It's never explained. Is it just the delicious meat tastes better? Like man meat is better than goat meat? Is there goats in West Virginia? Well, whatever, deer meat? I don't know. I just wanted something to kind of explain a little bit about them. I guess the mysteries there is interesting, but without explaining anything, it kind of leaves up a whole bunch of plot holes as to how this little community family exists out here and gets away with murdering all these people without anyone finding them, I guess is my point. So it's a good time if you've never seen it. It's a pretty dumb movie, but it's kind of fun. It's a very casual, gory horror movie. And I do know the sequels get a bit more gory, so I'm interested in checking them out. But yeah, that's Wrong Turn 2003. And I really only watched this because I wanted to watch the remake, and I thought, well, if I'm going to watch the remake, I should be familiar with how the original was. So, yep, my thoughts in high school, pretty much the same. now. That's called an evolution. I have not changed very much. I don't, if that says a lot about me or about the movie, probably a little bit of both. So yeah, that's gonna do it for Wrong Turn. Let me know what you guys thought of this movie, if you've seen it, if you haven't. And then I don't know, I'll catch you here next time when I check out Wrong Turn 2021. Hey guys, it's Chris. I know some of you already have a heads up over the others because you've already liked the video and subscribed to the channel. To me, it's like a no-brainer. Like, why wouldn't you do that? So like the video, subscribe to the channel, helps us out. Catch you here later, guys. Goodbye.